Welcome back to the morning show. One of my favorite times is being able to be with Bo Kort up here at some of the homes that he's doing. This particular one in Talon Pointe, at Talon Pointe. Bo, how are you?
Good, Bruce. How you doing this morning?
Great. Now, we have been here before.
Yeah, no, it's been a little bit. Yeah, it was a few months back, but...
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, we're just doing the finishing touches right now.
Now, it had a smaller pool.
Yeah, the pool's a little bit shorter. We added some distance to the pool and actually only made it about 6 inches deep, so they got kind of what we call a Baja shelf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. All right. So you can just kind of wade in or put your
lounge
chair
chairs in there. Yeah, exactly.
Get your feet wet. That's awesome. And then you've got these gorgeous waterfalls you guys put in. Those are just amazing.
Yeah, it's called a faux rock water feature. What we actually do is we make them out of concrete. Now, we're real fortunate. We got a couple of really good guys that have been carving it for a long time, and they just get better and better at it. And a lot of it is not just the carving of it to get it to look like realistic rock, but even the way that they stain it. You go to Las Vegas and you see around the casinos and that sort of thing, we really feel that our guys they're the best out there.
I would say they are.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything any
They're
better.
talented.
Now, over on that side, and Keith will get some pictures of it in a little bit, that palapa, and is that a whole kitchen area you've got in there?
Yeah, we did an outdoor kitchen. She wanted to have an outdoor kitchen area and just a place for entertaining and that, so we ended up making a barbecue area, all stainless steel equipment, a nice little ice chest off to the side,
awesome.
And then tried to maintain the views out of her house at the same time, so not to block it in too much.
Now, didn't they pay you enough to get some straight palm trees? I mean, my gosh. Kidding aside, these are gorgeous. When they come into themselves, they'll be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they're great.
These are specialized palms, if I remember you telling me correctly. They bend them and then grow them and bend them and grow them. How old do you figure these are?
I would say they grow about a foot a year. So you figure
gosh.
some of them are 20 to 25 feet in length. So they're 20, 25 years old.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, they're called hurricane palms.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Now, the jacuzzi, was that here or you redid this too?
It was here, but we knocked out the front of it and gave it kind of like a vanishing edge look from this side.
Okay.
And then we did some stone veneer on the face of it. The unique thing about the stone veneer that we do is rather than having the older style stone veneer where you have the stone, pull it out of a box,
right,
mud up the back of it and stick it on a wall, what our guys actually do is they'll mud up a wall and then they hand carve it all. So it kind of gives it a little unique look. So whenever you're dealing with something like that where you don't have to buy the stone or cut it just precisely, the guys can actually carve it to make it fit, you know.
That is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we go on to this nice little platform we've got up here.
Yeah, this is just meant for a sun deck. We've got some down lighting in that, so at night it lights it up real nice right in this area. Oh, you do, and then it steps down into a fire pit sitting area.
Yeah, and that is just absolutely amazing. Fire pit, waterfall, nice little pond, just a gorgeous place to have something like that. You can see the view of the city and certainly enjoy it. Now over here, you got very creative. You got the lawn area, if you will, some plants, but you've also got an area back there they can bring a motorhome or boat or whatever.
That was precisely why we went to it. She had just instructed us what the big things that she wanted to try and maintain. One was the view of the casinos. When we built the water feature, we made sure to make it elongated and keep it a little bit shorter. With the trees, we could have got shorter trees. The only problem with that is once you open up the top of the tree, then it's going to block the view. So we went with 20 to 25 foot trees, and then we put a couple of date palms just to kind of set it off on the sides, and those things are 20 foot or taller. Yeah. So when they open up, they don't block the view either.
Now, let me ask you one question. Now that these are out of the nursery, if you will, and they're not being restrained by any type of rope to get them to bend, are they going to naturally turn back up?
Yeah, no, they all go up. Everything grows up.
Cool. Yeah. Really cool.
Kind of unique. That's why it's kind of unique the way that they've grown. They've actually just pulled them over, let them grow for 5 years, pull them back over another direction, let them grow for another 5 or 7 years, and then that's how they got the uniqueness to them.
Now, you were going to say something before I interrupted you.
Well, just like you were commenting about the RV parking, that was her thing. You know, whenever we come down, I've got family in that, so anybody that's got an RV, want to make sure that they have an area for them, and so we just maintain that by putting the decomposed granite down.
And it looks nice.
Yeah, no, nice and clean, right?
No maintenance to it. That's excellent. Now, the shower, this is a unique feature, too. If you've got an outside shower for get the oil off of you before you go in the house or even go in the pool, let's put it that way, because oil and pools,
don't mix.
Not really. Now, that whole shower, you guys installed that?
Yeah, we installed that on the other side of the garage there. It's got a hot water heater, so we were able to add the hot water to it as well.
Wonderful.
And then we're going to be installing a wooden gate to kind of match the backdrop. and then we'll have a bench and stuff in there, so you can go in there and kind of use it for a changing area as well.
Now, are the timbers and everything part of your structure here?
And that was there before.
Really?
The other thing we're going to do with that is we're going to end up staining those to match the rest of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. I mean, that works perfectly for that area. It's dead space otherwise.
Definitely. Yeah, no, there was no reason to have it there.
So you've got a backyard that you can use for just about anything 24 hours a day. I mean, from sitting down in the fire pit, it's beautiful. Conversation pit as well.
Sure.
And then certainly you've got your deck up here, the pool, the spa, the outdoor kitchen. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. Are they looking for kids to adopt?
I'm on the list before you.
Are you, you dog? Absolutely. No, this is beautiful. And this is just some of the stuff that they do. The beauty of all of this is, prior to these people having any work done up here, they knew exactly what it was going to look like.
Sure, yeah, we did this all on the CAD design program.
And they knew exactly what it was going to cost as well.
Sure.
No surprises. That makes a big difference.
Definitely, definitely.
You want to get... There's nothing worse than somebody getting in halfway into a project saying, oh, you know what, I forgot this, and then,
sure.
yeah, it gets, well, it's going to cost you. Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, well, we get that a lot. We'll get phone calls in, hey, I want a pool that's 14 by 30. What's that going to cost me?
Yeah.
You really got to be a good consumer. That's our big thing is we really push, when someone walks in the door, we want to give them as much information as possible so that they can really compare apples to apples when they're getting a bid.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys staying busy?
Yeah, we've been really fortunate. It's been a good year for us.
Good.
We're venturing out, like we talked about, up into Kingman. And actually, this summer, Dana and I both installed solar at our homes. And
really?
Dana is just down in Phoenix and got his license for doing solar. So here in the next couple months, be looking for us for doing that.
You guys have got all kinds of things going on.
No,
Staying very busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. So obviously, again, if you want to start thinking about, well, winter is coming. I know I'm standing here sweating. But bottom line is winter is coming. And it's so nice sometimes to sit out under these beautiful skies right here in Arizona and Nevada and be able to look up at the stars. How better to do it than in your own jacuzzi, your hot tub? And they can provide that for you as well. If you've already got a pool in there, give them a call because they can install something like that for you and just makes it very, very nice.
Sure, definitely.
Time to use this stuff. I want to thank you very much for having us here again today.
It was good to see you.
Really appreciate it. This is Talon Pointe, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you've enjoyed this segment and invite you to give them a call at Aquatic Pools and Landscape. We'll be back with more after this.